Class, welcome to another tutorial on CS384. This time we are going to look at for loops. Okay? So in for loops, you of course might have seen in C when you have done, but we start with the very basics. Okay, as always going on, just keep these two lines in the start: import OS and os.system.cls. If you are Mac or on Linux, then comment this line and just uncomment this line. Okay, so let us see the first basic form of the for loop. So for loop is very simplified in Python, but we will also see the advanced forms of it. Okay. So first let us execute this code. So I have for x is a variable in range. So let us see first what range does. Okay. So and then I'm just printing the value of x. So let us see the output first and then we will check what things are coming. So when I'm running the code, okay, let me save and rerun the code. So you can see the output is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you see what does range basically do, range of 6 basically means I am starting from 0, right? And I'm going up till 6, but not including 6. Okay, but not including 6. See, the way to remember the range function is like, see, whatever number is here, that means you have to process these many numbers. So if you see the output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in all they are 6 elements, right, which is same as this 6 here. But since the counting begins from 0, the elements get as 0 to 5, right? So let us see how the execution takes place. Okay, so just let me comment these two lines and let me keep a variable. Let's say uh, myvar is equal to range of 6. Okay, and now let us print the value of myvar. Okay, so you will understand how the range works, and now let us execute the code. Okay, so see, range is a function from 0 to 6. Okay, but it does not include 6. So I showed you the starting point. So when I'm writing the range here in the for loop, so indirectly what is happening, indirectly it is running from 0 to 6. Okay, now you may ask that, okay, these are the standard for loop: I equal to 0, I less than 6, I plus plus, right? Now let us give a small trick. Let's say you want to start from the value 1 and go up to 10. Okay, so this is my starting value. If I don't give a starting value like this case, in the previous case, okay, let me just undo the code. I have some saved code. So here what I'm doing, I'm just printing for x. So what happens, range basically goes from 0 to 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at a given time, only one element is picked. Okay, let us see this again. I have a nice printout. This is having print. This is my this turn. Okay, so since the counting is beginning from 0, I am writing format x plus 1. So that this is my first turn, second turn, third turn, fourth turn. This will it. The answer will come in this fashion. See, this is my first turn and I'm printing 0. This is my second turn, I'm printing 1. So actually x is this one, right? But since I'm doing here x plus 1, I am getting a good English sentence. This is my one turn, second turn, third turn. So you see, for whatever value the range was, this printed that many turns. So let us reduce the range now. Let us keep it 4 and then execute the code. So when the range is 4, it has 4 turns. So when the range has 13 elements, it runs 13 turns. That is from 0 up to 12. Now there may be instances where you don't want to start from 0. Okay, so you may have to start from, let's say I'm starting here from 1. So let's say from 1 to 7. Okay, now let us see the output. Say this is my 2 turn. Why? Because now I'm beginning from 1, so the first element will be 1, so it is printing. So let us now remove this statement and run the code. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again the same rule. I am starting with 1, so it includes 1 in the output. I am ending at 7, but it ends at 6. Right? So when you are specifying this 1 comma 7, so the actual number of times the loop will process is 7 minus 1, which is 6. Okay, so basically you get total 6 elements. Same happened in this case. When I'm not specifying anything, it basically means 0 comma 6. Okay, so 6 minus 0 is 6 elements, and hence you get from 0 to 5. Now you may ask that, okay, here the increment of 1 is happening. What if I wanted an increment of, let's say, 3? So let us do one thing. So let me start with 0 and go up to 31 and do an increment of 3. So this is kind of a C statement now. In C, what we used to do, for I equal to 0, I less than 31, I equal to I plus 3. So it will be 0, 3, 6, 9, and something like this. Right? So you can see, let me just get this. Let us print the table of 3. So this will make it clear. So first my number will be 3. 3 multiplied by whatever is in x is equal to, let us multiply. So in formatting, what will come? I am coming x, I will keep x and x into 3. Okay, so it will be 3 into, initially x is 0. So 3 into 0 is equal to 3 into 0, which is 0. And then I'm just printing the value of x. Okay, and let me keep this statement above. The current value of x is this one. You can also use a format tag, no issue. See, the current value of x is 3. So just see observe the value of x. X is 0, x is 3, 6. Why? Because we did an increment of 3. Fine. Technically, I should also keep this as like this, x and 3. Okay, let us keep it this 3 only. Okay, 0, 3, 6, 9, 12. So incrementing by 3. It went up to 30 because the list was still 31. Okay, so now let us print it for 4. Okay, then what will change? This will change for 4 and 4. So now what happens? 0, 4, 8, 12. So 4 into 0 is 0, 4 into 4 is 16, 4 into 8 is 32, 4 into 12 is 48, something of that sort. Okay, so this is how it goes. And this is a simple application of for loop. Okay, so let me just undo everything in the code. I had all the 3 formats displayed one after the other. So this is the base format, range is 6. So it goes from 0 to 6, but not including 6. Then it is going from 2 to 6, but not including 6. So number of elements is 6 minus 2 is 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 4 elements. And then I'm going from 2 to 30, incrementing by 3. Right? And this is just I'm asterisk and I'm printing it 25 times so that the output separates. So you see, range 6, so 0 to 5. Then range 2 comma 6, 2 to 6 but not including 6. 6 is there in none of the cases. 2 to 30 but not including 30, so it comes till 29, incrementing by 3. So I hope class this makes it very clear to you the basic for loop usage in Python. Thank you for watching.